Well, someone is going to have to explain this to me, guys. How is it that an illegal alien gets a job as a high school teacher? Someone needs to explain that to me. And then not only is this illegal alien, did he break the law by, in this case, actually overstaying a tourist visa? This man actually committed a crime back in his home country of Brazil. This is up there in Washington State, folks. I was astonished by this. Do you guys know if you're in the U.S. on the tourist visa, you're not allowed to work? You can't get a job in the U.S. But some kind of way, this guy got a job as a high school teacher. Obviously, they didn't do their due diligence and check his background. How did that happen? Parents should be asking questions, man. How is it that we actually allow this guy to get close to our kids? Well, the good news, guys, is that he found out. He found out. He is now in ICE custody, folks. This man is a criminal, has an active warrant out in his home country of Brazil. That's probably the reason why, guys, he wanted to come to the U.S. He got a tourist visa and then he overstayed it. But this man got a job. How did that happen? How did it happen? I know that Washington State, man, is a blue state. You know, that was ground zero for the Chaz Chop Zone, where criminal Marxists were allowed to take over a police precinct. And in that area, 2 people died before the local government decided to do anything about it. What in the world happened here, folks? Well, the good news is he's off the streets, and guess what? He's out of here, folks. Yeah. And nothing that the Democrats can actually do about it, guys. Nothing. Let's get into it. Right over here. ICE Seattle arrests illegal alien high school teacher wanted in Brazil for theft. That's him right there, guys. This is who the Democrats let around your children. A thief. Says here, a Seattle area high school teacher has been taken into custody by ICE, the agency said Tuesday. Fernando Alves Rocha, 45 of Brazil, an illegal alien, was apprehended on July 15th in Monroe, Washington, after overstaying a tourist visa. You can't work on a tourist visa, but they gave him a job. According to ICE, Alves Rocha is actively wanted by law enforcement authorities in Brazil for an alleged theft he committed before fleeing to the United States, raising concerns about Washington State hiring him as a school employee. Yes, that is a major concern, folks, because this man is around children. ICE Seattle said Alves Rocha will remain in federal custody pending removal proceedings. Yeah, he's out of here. He is done. And you guys can see the post right here, man, from ICE Seattle. Fernando Alves Rocha, 45, is a citizen of Brazil, arrested by ICE in Monroe, Washington. Alves entered the U.S. in 2018 under a tourist visa, which he overstayed, and is wanted by law enforcement authorities in Brazil for theft. He'll be detained by ICE pending removal proceedings. So he'd been here since 2018, folks, and he knew his visa expired. You can't work on the tourist visa, folks. This is crazy. Alves Rocha was the theater manager at Juanita High School in Kirkland, Washington, which is part of Lake Washington School District, according to online records. He is listed on the school's performing arts page as an integral part of the arts program. You know what, guys? Someone in HR for that district needs to be fired. Yeah, the head of HR needs to be fired, folks, because they hired an illegal alien. How long did he actually have this employment? I'm curious about that. Let's watch this clip here and get some more insight on what happened here. Here we go.
Lake Washington School District taken into custody by ICE. The district confirmed that Fernando Rocha, a theater manager at Juanita High School, appears to have been detained by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Fox 13's Jennifer Dowling is live at Juanita High School with the details on how the school district and one of Washington's senators is reacting to the detainment.
Good evening, Sabira. School district officials, along with the senator's office, say that they are looking into the situation. Meantime, his attorney did reach out to the senator's office to say that he is in the country illegally and is seeking asylum. Members of the...
That makes no sense. He's in the country illegally, but he's seeking asylum. Nah, man. That ain't the way it works. And by the way, you're a thief. Asylum claim denied.
The Lake Washington School District community are posting online about their shock over the detainment of Fernando Rocha, Juanita High School's theater manager. Rocha is listed on the school's performing arts page as a very important part of that arts program. The district released a statement confirming the detainment. It reads, "We are aware that one of our employees appears to have been detained by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. We have been in contact with the employee to provide appropriate employment documentation. Due to privacy considerations, we're limited in what we can share, but we are monitoring the situation closely." Senator Manka Dingra's office says she learned about the detainment Friday. She also released a statement that reads, "It's imperative that every person living in Washington and in our country has due process as required by the Constitution. I learned of Fernando Rocha's ICE detainment on Friday. It's my understanding that Fernando is an asylum seeker, the manager at Juanita High School, and a valued member of our community. My office has been in contact with Congresswoman Susan Del Bene's office to see how we may be able to help Fernando during this uncertain time to ensure his rights are not violated." And the senator also says that his attorney told her office that he has never committed any crimes and has never been arrested.
Well, his crime is he was in the country illegally. Also, he has a warrant out for his arrest in Brazil. But these Democrats still want to protect this guy. Boy, Democrats have never met an illegal alien they didn't want to keep in the country. Parents out there in the Seattle area, you should be questioning your school boards. How did this happen? This is insane, man, that he was actually allowed to get a job around children. He is a criminal. He's not an asylum seeker. He's not. I mean, this is just mind-blowing, guys. Mind-blowing. This man was on a tourist visa that expired and got a job with a school district, folks, around children, while at the same time being a criminal. Are there no standards in that school district? Are there none? You Democrat voters out there in the Seattle area, how can you defend this? How can you defend this? This doesn't make any sense, man. But newsflash, he's lost his job. ICE is going to see to that. They're getting him out of here. They're getting him out of here. Hey, make sure he actually stops by Alligator Alcatraz, man. Yeah, make sure he does that. Make a stop there. And then send him back to Brazil so the Brazilian authorities can lock him up for his crimes down there. Wow. I'm shocked by this one, guys. I'm shocked that he actually got a job in the school system. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we will catch you next time.